Van is a small grassroots nonprofit whose mission is to locate and love our unsheltered homeless neighbors. And we've got a saying that we print on the back of our shirts that we try and always keep in the back of our head whenever we're out doing what we do, and that's no rules, no apologies, just help. There's no paperwork, there's no show an ID and you can get some help from us. It's just help. I feel like friendship is one of the biggest things as far as battling homelessness. The more friends you have, the more resources you have, the more backup you have, the more you have a safety net. Without friendship, you're stuck. After a few years of working in our local shelter system, I realized the huge difference in the number of homeless folks that we have in our community and the number of shelter beds available. And I just felt there was a great need to be mobile. So we get out and make friends, and sometimes that takes years and sometimes maybe not. But when you keep coming back, you earn that trust and you're able to really get to know a person and treat them as a friend instead of a client. And basically we take this old spray painted van up and go out and find folks and try and help them exactly where they are. I use my buddy Little Eddie as an example a lot. He spent 26 years under a bridge here in Central Arkansas. Just over 3 years ago, we were able to move him into his apartment. But it took 5 years of coming back and letting him know that I was coming back, letting him know that I cared enough to always be there and be his friend. As we got out there with the van, just really started seeing that there were a lot of folks who maybe lived in encampments and were cooking, but didn't have access to very high quality food. And so we said, hey, let's start a garden. Let's make a little garden and just see what we're able to do with it. I had some friends who were getting involved in the local food movement and things like that, and so we just kind of put our heads together and came up with The Field, which is now more of a micro farm than it is a little garden plot. So now we have lots of chickens, lots of veggies, bees, to see the excitement on folks' face when they're able to have some good old garden food like they had growing up with Grandma and Grandpa's garden. It's always a home run for sure. As a really young and obviously not overly wealthy nonprofit, you know, we depend on tons of people who give a little and a few people who give a lot, and all those different things. But we really depend on folks with lots of skill sets that they can bring to the table, you know. So we're always looking for folks that want to contribute. If they've got some downtime, perhaps they're retired, perhaps it's summertime, or perhaps they're able to give $5, $10, $20, $100 a month. You know, it's all those different things. So if you're interested in being a part of what we're doing or helping out your homeless neighbors, things like that, then give us a shout and we'll see how we can get you plugged in, and we'll just keep on rolling.
Yeah, I'm free. Won't you say